Exmouth, our furthest destination from Perth, but not our final destination on the road trip. In Exmouth, we both tried something new for the first time. James tried surfing and I tried diving. We'll see how far both of us get with that. We spent 3 nights in Exmouth, where we also got to visit Charles Knife Canyon and Turquoise Bay, voted one of Western Australia's best beaches. Despite a few issues with our room at Ningaloo Caravan Resort, because I found some cockroaches. Yeah, I haven't done a very good job of cleaning, have I? We get an upgrade and experience a few magical sunsets and the August blue moon in Exmouth. And we can't forget that this part of the country is home to the incredible Ningaloo Reef. I hope you enjoy one of the last few episodes in this Western Australia series. And we're just taking a look at the rooms. Parking right out front. Wow. This is our bedroom, very cute. Just what we need, basically aircon. We need that. Very, very cute. What do you think? What? We've arrived in Exmouth. And we both got weird vibes about the place, haven't we? We just thought it would be on the seafront. I just pictured something different. Like, there would be a place where people could congregate with restaurants, bars and cafes, but there doesn't seem to be like a particular zone. Or at least we haven't seen that yet. And the town with the IGA and the Westpac even.
Square bit, isn't it?
Yeah, just like...
It's not really... I don't know what the word is. We didn't really drive, we just drove around it. Maybe we need to see more.
I don't know, it just doesn't look like they've put any effort into the town. Like the planning of it, or thinking like where would be a nice place. But I had the same when I got to Cairns, and I thought it was going to just be different because I thought it would be a city. And I just... yeah, my expectations were a bit different. And I don't know, it just doesn't really feel homely or like a place where you look out and you go, ooh, that looks nice, like a nice place to eat, or Porthcawl Canyon. And it's alright, but it's, well, look at this road.
Short Canyon,
Oh, Charles Knife Canyon, and it's not that great. We got some good drone shots, I think, but yeah, it's nothing amazing, and the road doesn't actually go that far either, so I don't really know what we were expecting, but I thought it would just be good for sunset to see like something different to seeing a sunset on the beach. We're trying to go to the lookout point now, but I don't think there's anything here.
It's a bit rough.
A bit rough as well. I'm worried about your wheels because they nearly died before.
Yeah, I know, but
Now we're putting it through its second life. The problem with Exmouth is that it faces the east. Here you have a view of the east side, but sun setting in the west. I think we're gonna have to go loop round Cape Range to get good spots for sunset.
Maybe this is the spot where you can see sunrise and sunset.
We literally have the sun on one side and the moon on the other.
Golden hour.
It's full moon today.
And what is it? It's a fucking super moon, isn't it?
No, it's a blue moon in August. Oh, where does it lead? Found this massive ant trail. Fucking hell. It literally leads somewhere. I do believe now that there are that many ants on Earth, maybe more.
Yeah, how can they fucking know the ant population?
We are actually moving out of this room later because I found some cockroaches, and I sent them an email like asking if that's a common problem and if there's anything they can do about it, and they're going to move us to a chalet room, like an upgrade, which sounds nice. The rooms look a bit less modern, but yeah, we get our own stovetop and stuff, so it might be nice. Just gonna head out to the surf shop to check in and I guess confirm everything. Had some breakfast this morning at the cafe slash restaurant that they've got here. We also ate there last night and I had pizza again. Oh, nice, parked in the shade. Yeah, I had coffee just now while we put some laundry on. So yeah, I just was charging my battery, so that's why I didn't vlog anything. I feel like I should have, but I will from now on. You can kind of see what we mean now about the vibe here. I'll show you this. Very rustic, shall we say. Coming to get fitted in our wetsuits.
There you go.
Excited?
I am, yeah.
Guy at the surf shop who's going to take our lesson was really nice.
Okay.
And Welsh from Aberystwyth. Speaking a bit of Welsh with him. Not that I can speak a lot. But we're going to get our laundry now. It's all dried, hopefully. Then we're going to go to Turquoise Bay. It's given us wetsuits, so I can actually wear that when we snorkel today, because you saw what happened last time when I didn't have any wetsuit on or stinger suit. Got a bit scared. Too nervous to go in. These are the laundry facilities. Oh, fuck. I left my bag thing at home, so I've got them to carry. We'll fold them all though. So I always get this when I'm on holiday. I put lots of sun cream on, obviously, and I get this rash on my arms. So I've got all these spots on this arm too. I always suffered with my skin, so I'm currently on medication like contraceptive pills to help my skin, which does do bits, but very, very frustrating that, yeah, my arms, sometimes my back gets spotty and sometimes painful with like whiteheads and stuff.
Just rub the sun cream off the floor.
Yeah, I haven't done a very good job of cleaning, have they? Grabbing some lunch to take with us to the beach, just in the town. Yeah, they've got a nice craft brewery here, and the IGA is just over there. Register when you get to Cape Range, show your park pass or something like, or pay, but we've already got ours sorted. This will be the first time we've actually had it checked though. Just arriving and we thought it was going to be super busy given that it's the
best beach
best
in the world.
But there's places to park. This, guys, is the most beautiful beach in Australia. Turquoise Bay. What did you think of it?
Yeah, it was good actually. Had the snorkeled and saw some stingrays. So.
That was cool. I went further in than yesterday, so that gives me a bit of hope for the dive tomorrow. Just on our way to our surf lesson now at Wobiri Beach.
Coming towards the end of our surfing lesson. I'll grab the GoPro for some footage because the sun is now starting to set. See if we can catch Vicky riding a wave. Go on.
If you're in Exmouth, get down to Exmouth Surf Centre.
Yucky da.
With this Welshman and surf at sunset.
Woo. Good work.
And he got us both standing, so. Thanks, Tom. We then. We were actually out of water when the sun was setting, which was amazing. Tom was a really good instructor. Decided after like half an hour that I should try my old method. So incompetently we were offered another room, an upgrade, but they haven't sent us the details. So we're back from our surf now, and and reception's closed. We don't have details for our new room, so looks like we are staying in this cockroach infested room again tonight. So just rang the after hours number and they were able to give us the code for the lockbox, and now we've got our key for room 8A, which is a chalet spa. It's nearly 7:30, we haven't had dinner yet, and we are diving in the morning at 7:15, so like 12 hours from now. It's not too bad, not too bad. So yeah, don't ask, don't get, guys. Always report cockroaches in your rooms. On a fair note, I do like this place. I feel comfortable, safe, and the pool area is nice. We've had some good pizza last night and food, but yeah, unfortunately they just don't have a few things right this week. They've also sent a message around to say there's a power outage in some of the park, but I would still stay here again. Despite that, so I feel comfortable and safe. Like, I quite like the place.
Yeah, it's fine. It's like annoying shit. Like,
yeah, get things right. The chalets have a little chair area.
there we go. Why is that so complicated?
So this is our new room. Got a space to cook, got a cafetiere. We already came in here, so that's why the aircon's on. Got a little chair area. This is our bed. And this is the spa bath. Yeah, not too modern, but oh well. No cockroaches, hopefully. Good evening. We've been trying to get the GoPro photos for a little while, so it's quite late now, nearly midnight, and we're up early in the morning for diving, so I'm really excited to do a first dive. Only joking, I'm fucking shitting myself. But yeah, we're getting picked up at 7:15, so we're gonna try and get at least 7 hours. Probably won't happen, but yeah. Feels good to be in this chalet in a bigger space, so that's good. But yeah, I'm just nervous for the dive. See how this goes. Happy 1st of September. This isn't the weather we expected for our dive. When I opened the curtains, I was pretty shocked. And the weather says that it's actually clear skies right now, so I don't know what's going on. But let's hope it'll clear for the dive. Even though it doesn't matter because we're going down in the ocean. But it would be nice to sunbathe on the boat, obviously. And we're here for good weather, not this strange mist. Very full moon-esque. Anyway, just getting ready. Got a cafetiere in our Airbnb. Got a cafetiere in our room. We're not in an Airbnb, I don't know what's wrong with me. And
this is what Airbnb.
This is probably super strong. I don't even know if it won't have oatmeal. What have we got? We got full cream goodness apparently. So I better drink this, eat our coffees. What's wrong with me? We eat our coffees. Right, on that note. Ooh, look at these coffees. They're nice and strong. Made with a cafetiere. Made with Ningaloo roast beans. Perfect. Oh, a bin chicken. Bin chickens. Those are scavengers, bin chickens. Their long beaks.
That is key.
Tell me where we're going.
We're going to Mirren Islands.
So we are doing our first tour since the Sea Lions tour back in Turquoise Bay. The cafe here isn't even open yet. It opens at 8, so it's pretty early. Really hoping the sun's going to come out. Yeah, we're just getting picked up, so I wonder who else will be on the tour. Because I remember on the Great Barrier Reef, when I did tours there, there was always people you'd meet, people like backpackers, or you'd certainly see other couples. Try and squeeze James's legs here.
That's better than some flights I've been on.
Or Jetstar.
Jetstar,
Ryanair. What's the other one? Jet. What's the orange one in the UK? I've forgotten.
EasyJet.
EasyJet.
Yeah, I can't remember what they're like.
Just out here about to get to the Muron Islands. We've had our briefing. I'm not feeling too scared yet, but when we practice the skills I think that's going to freak me out. But I think you won't even be able to tell how deep you actually are, so I'll just get it done and try and enjoy it. I don't know why I'm doing this, to be honest.
It's me, eh? You won't feel the weight in the water.
I can't believe we're going under the stuff.
No. It feels so much easier once you're in. You can do it. You can. Once you're in it feels so much easier. Once you're in you'll be floating. You can do it, Vicky. Take a step in and I'll be here. Once you're in, you're just floating.
For those of you that don't know, to be able to dive properly you have to complete 2 skills. The first one being to take your mask off and clear the water, and the second to take your mouthpiece off, throw it to the side, find it and put it back in. While the others practiced their skills, I got in my own head overthinking and I bailed on the first dive. I gave it another shot on the second dive, but I only managed to go 1 metre deep before panicking and asking to come back up. Diving's not for everybody. I couldn't help but feel extremely claustrophobic when I lost my ability to breathe through my nose. The diving staff were really lovely and I appreciated them letting me have another go. But I didn't want to take away from James's experience of the Ningaloo Reef, so I was really glad that he was able to go down and get some cool videos and see some cool fish and coral.
went to the shop. We're not even drunk, right? And we got oven food. And we don't have an oven.
You both said though.
We convinced each other.
There's definitely an oven.
We convinced each other there was an oven in here.
Yeah, we should have remembered the fucking disco microwave.
It's like this. Having a party all night long. All night long.
Wide still from. I think that's on ultra wide still from dining.
Yeah, it is. That's not gonna look good. Sorry.
Oh.
You're back on non-ultra wide. You're back on linear. There you go.
Yeah.
On you. We're gonna quickly check the camp kitchen. We know we're gonna be let down. We know it. We know it for a fact. We're gonna check anyway. I don't know what else we're gonna get for dinner. So all of our ideas involved oven.
Oh yeah, we should look. We've got a hob.
Bobbly bobbly boo. Maybe we can ask the restaurant if we can use their oven.
You're gonna need one of these.
Let's have a look. I'm not gonna be successful, I know it. It's not gonna happen. We're gonna go drive back to the IGA and ask if we can return our food. You're going...
Going the speed limit. 8 k's an hour.
Yeah, not even miles an hour. K's an hour.
It's actually impossible to go that slow. I can not even put my foot down on anything. It's just rolling.
Rolling, 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 keep rolling. Since they do have an oven in the camp kitchen, we're gonna take our food there now. We got
Ketchup.
Oh yeah.
So, how are we cooking the beans?
Oh, I don't know. Need like a container or something.
Take a bowl.
Yes.
So they won't have any bowls. How is there like no?
The last one you're looking. You see this? Good morning from bed on our last day at Exmouth. We are checking out in an hour and a half and driving 7 hours to Monkey Maya. It's James's birthday tomorrow, which is exciting. You excited to turn 26?
No.
So we've got a full day of plans tomorrow, but today will mostly just be driving and checking into our lush beach view room. So we've been staying at Ningaloo Caravan and Holiday Resort. They did put us originally in a double room, which I booked, but we've been upgraded to this room. So yeah, just chilling right now in this comfy bed. But all we have to do really is pack up and make a coffee and eat some breakfast. So not too much to do. So yeah, come along for the day to Monkey Maya, where there are dolphins, there's a beach made of shells, and there is a little lagoon which we're going to fly the drone over. I just wanted to talk a bit about my diving experience yesterday. Beep. What do I say about it? So my diving experience yesterday didn't go as I hoped it would. I knew...
To be fair, can I just say, but you got as far as you said you would get. So.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Okay.
I said that I probably wasn't going to dive. I just wanted to be able to try it. And if I go any further than that, then I'd surprise myself. I felt like a baby because we got all our gear on, and I think I still didn't appear nervous until the moment we stepped out onto where you jump off the boat into the water. I just couldn't bring myself to jump off the boat. I got to the edge and loads of people were trying to get me to jump in. They were like, I'll jump with you, I'll catch you, telling me like, you're not gonna... I had these really heavy weights on me, and I just felt like something in my brain was telling me I was gonna sink to the bottom of the ocean. So eventually they let me sit down on my bum and jump in, and the second time I did that, I hit my head. When I was standing about to jump off the boat into the water, my whole body was shaking, and I think people could tell that I wasn't gonna go far. They split the groups, so me and James were just with the girl, and she was really patient and trying to get me to go through the motions. I kind of felt like I understood it at the time, but then when we were in the water, it felt like too much to think about, and I felt like, although breathing is simple, it felt like I had a million things to think about at the same time. She'd explained how you equalize, which is naturally, when you go down deeper, you have to just simply correct it by pinching your nose, and like when you pop your ears when you're on the plane. I think it's something naturally that you're able to do, and it's no issue. But for me, I was just worrying about that, even though it was the most simple thing. Every time I dipped my face under the water to snorkel and breathe through the mouthpiece, I was then worrying, what if my oxygen runs out? Or like, how much oxygen am I using? Am I breathing too hard? Am I breathing too fast? All these thoughts were going on in my head, and I was just overthinking. So I think I'm too much of an overthinker to dive. I was disappointed in myself, but I gave it a go. I did sulk afterwards, but I don't think it's something I'm going to try again for a very long time. At the time, I was thinking to myself, you know, everyone was like, look down and you'll be able to like see all that stuff closer and see more things. And I was thinking to myself, I don't have a reason to do this. Like, I don't care enough about what's under the water and seeing it to do this, which is silly because everything down there is so pretty. And James showed me videos. So James took the GoPro down and took loads of videos. He saw a turtle, he was going through some swim throughs, saw loads of different fish. The coral was the main highlight of the tour we did, which was the Muir Islands tour. Yeah, I actually got into a headspace where I was being really negative as well when I got off the boat. So I was being really hard on myself, and I remember when I stood at the edge of the boat, I was thinking, if you can't dive in now, you're never going to be able to have a baby, which is something completely irrelevant to diving. But it wasn't a nice experience to put that on myself, and I felt shit afterwards. But I understand more about diving now a little bit. I don't think diving's for me right now at this point in time in my life. But there was an older couple who were doing the dive at the same time as us for the first time. Well, the woman had dived, the man hadn't, so maybe when I'm his age I will be changed. It's the same as I don't think I'll ever be able to do a skydive, but I said I wasn't going to be able to do a bungee jump and I did that, so
When the fuck did you do that?
I don't know, what have I said I was never going to be able to jump in the sea off a boat, and I've done that, but not on this trip, with weights on me.
You stood up on your surfboard?
Yeah. Which is also a scary thing. But I'm happy that I was able to stand up on the surfboard as well. So I think if I was to choose, I will probably have more surf lessons and surfboard hire rather than diving. When I say I was sulking as well, I had the chance to go off and snorkel with the other group instead, and I just didn't.
I didn't want to do that.
Like, I've done enough snorkeling. I don't want to snorkel anymore. I've seen it all. So anyway, the Ningaloo Reef versus the Great Barrier Reef. Cairns is higher, so you go to the Great Barrier Reef from Cairns and you go to the Ningaloo Reef from Exmouth, and where they are on the map, like Cairns is a lot further north than Exmouth, and there's crocodiles up in Cairns. So when you do a trip to the Great Barrier Reef, you have to go through all the crocodile, well, at least the tour that I did to Franklin Island, you have to go through the crocodile infested waters to get out to the sea. But when I snorkeled in the Great Barrier Reef, it was the first time that I'd properly done a snorkel, and I was proud of myself. So I don't know if it just felt like my experience that day was more enjoyable because I wasn't forcing myself to do a dive. But James has dived the Great Barrier Reef and the Ningaloo Reef, so what do you think? And Koh Tao, you've dived in Thailand as well.
I feel like I can't really remember the Great Barrier Reef. Could have done that. That was a discover dive, like my first time diving. So I feel like it was just all a bit not overwhelming in a way. But yesterday, I don't know, the first dive site was pretty good, but the second one I wasn't as impressed. I think because I just want to see like bigger things, like manta rays and stuff.
Yeah, so what did you see?
Well, we saw the turtle in the first one. Like, I've seen turtles in Greece and that, just in the water when we're in the boat, but it was cool to actually see one whilst I was diving. You put this on me.
But on the way back? On the way back, when we were on the boat, we saw some whale sharks, which was cool, and James managed to... Oh, I keep doing this.
We saw some humpback whales.
We saw Free Willy.
No, we didn't.
He's an awful whale. We saw some humpback whales. And I've never seen one before, but
Insert
the baby...
Insert footage, yeah.
The baby and the mum both jumped out of the water. So that was cool to see. Some people pay for separate whale watching boats, but we managed to get 2 in 1 for this one. As well, like, lunch on the boat was...
delicious.
It was, I don't know, you pay so much for these dives and tours.
Well, it was weird, they asked for your dietary requirements, but it was all just like meats for your sandwiches. There was cheese as well, but for you, being veggie, they just give you a bit of carrot, a bit of lettuce, and
exactly.
Fine.
Normally I expect some falafels or something like that, but they didn't have any of that. And
I get if they would just serve that if they knew there weren't any veggies on board.
Maybe I should have asked, but
I
just saw some cheese and bread.
You, anyway.
I know. What would be nice on these tours is, like, in the Philippines I've been on an island hopping tour and they cook fresh fish and then they lay it out on the island you're on and you have a feast and with some like fruit and stuff like that. And it's lush, so it would be nice if we could eat some fish on these trips, but never mind.
This is some, what is it called? Some twists thing.
Blackcurrant twist that we got from the bakery in town.
I had it on the boat yesterday and I really liked it. So.
But some guy took the last slice and James was camping. Bye, upgraded apartment. Just gonna nip into town to get some postcards and smoothie. Then be on the road. They don't do real fruit smoothies. This is syrup based. I'm not happy. Thought I was being healthy, yeah? No, sugar.